Robert Zinni here. Welcome to 5enses Unplugged at the Back Alley Wine Bar here in Prescott. I have enjoyed my fair share of wine, and you will enjoy Kaileena, a nice blues singer-songwriter here from Prescott, Arizona. So sit back and relax and join me with some great wine to Kaileena. Zinni here at the Back Alley Wine Bar in Prescott, Arizona. I'm here with Kaileena, a talented singer-songwriter. We are drinking our night away. And so, Kaileena, there you go. You see, I got your name. So, Kaileena, what is math?
Oh, God, you really did ask. Okay, it's genuinely Yahtzee. It's how I imagine all of my math problems is just every piece of die and how to it match up. So anytime you give me a math problem, I just imagine a bunch of die together. There we go, that's math.
I dig that. And so does math really impact your ability to create songs and to keep up with tempo?
No, I have a problem with tempo just all naturally. It has nothing to do with math. But I love that you actually asked me about math. Genuinely, I might be a little addicted to that game. Is it a sport? Could you be good at it?
I think you could make a living off of Yahtzee. I'm sure if you have Magic the Gathering on ESPN, you can have Yahtzee, right? I mean, there's a bunch of retirees here in Prescott, so why doesn't the Bingo Hall or the Elks or the Eagles do something, right?
Yeah, I just do it in my Arizona room. I love it. Get to smoke a cigarette, play Yahtzee, have a White Claw, glass of wine.
White Claw and glass of wine, all right.
Okay, not together. I'm just saying or.
Okay, I thought of you more of like a whiskey drinker maybe because of your voice and the music you played, but White Claw, please tell me more.
Okay, because you can continuously drink that all night long. Whiskey, there is a certain point in which you cut yourself off.
If you're responsible. Are you responsible?
Yeah, totally responsible. That's why I don't drink whiskey regularly.
All right.
But actually, Jameson on the rocks, I like sitting back with that. There's got to be the right mood. I did a whiskey tasting on some travels back home in England, Scotland, and I had a peat whiskey, and my cousin hates peat whiskey, apparently. He said it's just a different type of whiskey.
Okay.
So it's like what it's made out of. So actually, don't quiz me on this. I don't know very much, except that I loved how rough it was. So I put a couple of cubes of ice in it, opened the flourish up, I sipped it, and I was like, this is what being Scottish is all about. I'm actually English, so.
But you like to front like you're from Scotland.
Totally.
Okay. So what is something that a Scotlander would know?
Highlander.
Oh. So in other words, the only way you die is if I cut your head off.
I think that's vampires.
No, it's Highlander.
Oh, God.
The show?
The show? Yes, that is an accurate depiction of history and the Scots. Actually, that's the one with that Jamie guy, the ginger, the gorgeous ginger.
With the long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and the girl that goes back in time.
Yeah.
Highlander. No, that's Outlander.
All right, pop quiz at the bar.
It's Outlander.
Can someone give us a description of Highlander? Anyone? Yes. At the bar.
Outlander. What about Outlander?
Highlander.
She's just agreeing I was right.
So, segue.
Outlander, I'm all over.
Well, I don't think...
Jamie. Wow.
So Highlander, Overlander, I guess we're in Prescott, Arizona, right? Yeah, right?
All right, now we've totally stepped in a different situation. Nice.
Yes. So I know that you have a song called Grand Canyon. Mm-hmm. All right, let's segue into that.
Okay.
How has the Grand Canyon and the grandiose divot in the earth it is has inspired you?
Funny enough, that song isn't actually because of the Grand Canyon.
Damn.
Okay. I liked your idea there, but no. A friend of mine had a dream that we were at the Grand Canyon, and in her dream, I was jokingly standing on the edge of the canyon, pretending that I was falling. and she has a fear of heights. So she got mad at me in the dream because then suddenly I actually fell in that, that visceral feeling of falling in a dream. So she had that. She woke up from her dream mad at the real me for playing on the edge of the Grand Canyon. And I just thought it was so funny that she's like, don't you ever do that to me. And it's like, I wasn't planning on pretending to fall off the Grand Canyon's edge. So I wrote the song. And then actually I did do 3 weeks down the Grand Canyon last year.
All right.
I actually did like the full 285 90 miles.
Fall?
Yeah. Falling in love. Oh my God, it was amazing. Rafting. Just rafting the Colorado.
Yeah, that's right. You can do other things.
You can do other things but fall.
Come away from the edge on this breathtaking cliff where the wind and earth release, and in each step won't you take note of the crumbling stones that fall down beneath. The miles to fall before it rests along or in the river's banks. Too long a fall for my eyes to see. Well, I just thank God this fall is not for me. No, I thank God this fall is not for me. So as this awakened excitement starts rising, there's this fluttering wings that I knew I could span. The indescribable moments I find here in your grace, they'll only exist when I reach for your hand. So reach out, please just reach out, baby. All you got to do is just reach to me, and I promise I will help you stand in your hour of need. So reach out, please just reach out, baby. All you got to do is just reach to me, and I swear this love of mine will set you free. Whoa, come on, baby, won't you reach out? All you got to do is reach to me, and I swear I can help you stand in your hour of need. You reach out, all you got to do is just reach to me, and I promise I can help you stand in your darkest hour of need. Reach, baby, please, just reach out, all you got to do is just reach to me, and I promise this love of mine will set you free. Whoa, yes, this love of mine, it's gonna set you free. So come away from the edge, you beg of me. Come and live this life by my side. And won't you hold tight to my hand in your hour of need? For this love, it's gonna set you free. Oh, yes, set you free. So as this awakened excitement, yes, I feel something rising. There's this flutter in the wings that I knew I could span. The indescribable moments I find here in your grace, they'll only exist when I go ahead, honey, and I reach for your hand. So reach out, please just reach out, honey. All you gotta do is just reach to me, and I promise I will help you stand in your darkest hour of need. So reach out, please just reach out, baby. All you gotta do is just reach to me, for there's love that's gonna set you free. Oh, yes, this love of mine, it's gonna set you free.
So how was rafting? Like, I've never been, so please tell me how it
Oh
was.
my God. I would recommend it to anybody who has an opportunity and the physical capabilities to do it, because it is incredibly strenuous. I remember me and my best friend, Sam, so it was me, my boyfriend, Sam, and Sam and I happened to be in the same boat for the first actual rapid. And we held hands, we looked at each other, it's like, okay, we've talked about doing this for months now, and now it's really happening. I mean, the rapids are just churning and they look colossal, and the roar is deafening, and you're in a dinghy. Suddenly you feel so small in comparison, and we just held each other's hands and just like, hoo-ah, screamed right into it and came out on the other side, and it was the biggest thrill. We were absolutely soaked, but I recommend it. It's better than a water park.
Better than a water park, yes. No COVID-19 restrictions, if that's a thing anymore. Awesome, okay.
Yeah, it was absolutely mind-blowing, because you can look at you can go to the edge of the Grand Canyon, you can look at it, and it's so vast, it's almost like you can't appreciate how intense it is.
It's very intense.
So then to be in it, looking up and out, you see all these paintings and pictures of the Grand Canyon. So to be in the picture, basically, was living art, and it just is breathtaking every morning.
Nice, yeah. So every morning, yeah. So is your favorite part the sunrise of the Grand Canyon? Because I always sometimes my friend and I will go running in the Grand Canyon like 3 o'clock in the morning to beat the heat.
That is way more effort than I'll put into the Grand Canyon. But you run it?
Yeah, it's
For fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do rafting, you sing, you do other things. I'll run for fun. It's okay, but
you notice all of my activities are seated, right?
I guess so, yeah. So let's talk about that then, right?
No, actually, I love sunrise when I'm responsible enough to catch it. But in the Grand Canyon, it was a warning sign. It's like, the heat's coming, guys. We need to pack it up and get on the river, because once that sun hits you, it starts cooking that canyon air, and it's just, you don't want to be moving 60 pounds you don't want to move 10 pounds of anything. So it's that sun is gorgeous for like this sweet moment.
Yes, the golden hour.
It's we called it light alert when something really gorgeous was happening in the canyon. Light alert,
alert, like
So
like life alert. But
gets their cameras out and starts taking photos.
Okay.
Did you ever watch Riddick? The movie Riddick, The Chronicles of Riddick. It's like a sci-fi thing.
Isn't it with Vin Diesel?
Yeah, totally with Vin Diesel.
Oh yeah, yeah, Vin Diesel. Yeah,
So
Groot.
He's on this. Not Groot.
He's Groot. Yeah. Vin Diesel.
He is.
He
he's
voices Groot.
Okay, I was like,
He's the easiest job in the world. I am Groot.
How much money do you make? So in this movie of Chronicles of Riddick, there's a part where he's in this prison on this planet that is like the hottest planet in all of the galaxy. And when the sun starts to come up, I mean, it just starts scorching. There's nothing that can live on the surface of this planet, and they're running and they're trying to beat the sunrise. That would kind of describe some of the mornings in the Grand Canyon. It's like, get going, pack up on the river. So anyway, sci-fi, cool.
Sci-fi.
Brought Vin Diesel into this conversation.
So do you play music?
Yeah, I play music.
Okay.
Yeah. To pass the time.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's great. You wanted an awkward interview.
I just told you. I warned you. It might be.
So,
He didn't want it awkward.
So you're about to play some songs for us here on 5enses Unplugged at the Back Alley Wine Bar, drinking some wine, right?
Cheers.
Cheers.
One day I'll wake up in my 60s. By then it's all gonna hit me that what I'm doing in my 20s isn't very smart at all. 'Cause I'm smoking up my cigarettes and I'm drinking down my whiskey. Haven't got money in my bank account lately. Social Security definitely won't be a thing anymore, I'm sure. So save for tomorrow for those rainy days. At least that's what my mama says. But the drinking's so good and the dancing so sweet. God's gonna have to bust out a miracle for future me. But I'm just so damn tired with bags under my eyes. I've got teeth rotting in this head of mine, 'cause I can't adult enough to brush at night. Before I pass out from intoxication, someone pick up what I'm laying down. I need an intervention if I'm gonna make it to my 60s. So knocking back my drinks like a fish that needs water. And I know lately I haven't been a good daughter, so I won't blame you when you write me out of your will. Until then it looks like I've got time to kill. Before I gotta talk to that man upstairs, I'm drinking White Claws, no laws and no cares. I'm probably gonna have a heart attack, so mama beware. I may not make it to my 60s, but God, I hope I look pretty. 'Cause I'm just so damn tired already with bags under my eyes. I've got teeth rotting in this head of mine, 'cause I can't dope enough to brush at night. Before I pass out from all this fun and intoxication, someone pick up what I'm laying down. I might need an intervention if I'm gonna make it to my 60s.
I really love your voice. Like, you have a really great blues, smoky, sexy voice.
Thank you.
That really not only helps tells the story of the songs, but the way that you play that guitar is all. I'm not a musician or somebody
Wait, I
who
play
knows.
guitar?
Do you?
What?
Oh, that's right, the bass, everybody. Or the bagpipe, because you're from Scotland.
Oh, bagpipe would be a dream. Couldn't sing though.
That's right. You can't
Sorry, I
do two
didn't mean to
things at
interrupt
once. So anyways, where does that inspiration come from, where you can match that blues guitar riffs with that amazing blues voice?
When I started playing guitar, I was actually playing with a friend of mine who played drums. And so I play my guitar the way that he kind of played his drums. I do very rhythm-based. I mean, he taught me how to feel rhythm. And it's a weird process writing music, because sometimes I don't actually feel like I get the credit. Yes, it's coming through me, and yes, it's usually about my depression or something that's happened in my life, but I don't actually understand how this motion happens with what this is. All I know is that it feels good. So that's what I pursue when I'm playing music. And it's normally why I don't play other people's music, because I don't know what they genuinely felt in the moment when they were writing their piece. So it feels like I'm being an imposter.
Ooh, the imposter syndrome. We don't want that, do we?
No, but even sometimes covering my own music, I'm just like, did I really feel that today? I really only like the songs that I play that are coming from an emotional place.
Okay.
Because it's, first and foremost, it's for me. The fact that anybody likes it freaks me out. I get really freaked out. I open my eyes and people are listening. Because I started it for my own, can't process my feelings.
Okay.
So I started writing things, and I don't actually know what I'm doing on the guitar.
Really?
Seriously, I couldn't. Most of the time I play with musicians that are so talented that they can look at my hands to be like, oh yeah, she's playing in A flat major bass C. I don't even know what those aren't. That's not a note, by the way. Don't copy that. But they can look at what I'm doing and play off of me. But if I try to play with somebody who doesn't have a lot of knowledge of music,
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just like, well, it looks like this, and it sounds like this, and it makes me feel this good. So can you follow? We'll just see. But
Nice.
yeah, I wouldn't be able to teach anybody what I was doing. Actually, I've had Drew Hall teach me what I'm doing. I've actually brought him a song and been like, what's this chord? Anyway, if it sounds good, it's not wrong.
Oh, I like that. Damn, okay. So you talk about the emotions. So then where does those melodies and the rhythms come from to match your emotions? Because they have to come from somewhere. And I do got to point out, now that you said that you sing with a drummer, you kind of remind me a little bit of the White Stripes, the Black Keys, with the way that you, were able to sing and match the melody. Is it melody? I don't know.
No,
What's the math behind the blues?
God, don't even right now. Mostly it's just instinctual.
Okay.
Also, I don't know, have you ever done chanting? I don't know, meditation or something?
Yes.
Okay, you feel that vibration that happens, and it actually feels really good. Tones are meditative. Certain frequencies have healing.
Yes. Healing powers, just like the Buddhists.
Yeah.
Or the aliens that built the pyramids, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
You want to get into that next?
If you want to. Yeah. Time check, Jim. Oh, cutting us off. Shit, okay, damn. Critic over here. Oh.
So for me, it's like my own chakra chanting. So if it feels good, then that's where my voice is going to move itself to. So that's why I say I don't really understand how a lot of the songs happen. I just know it feels good. Now the lyrics, I'll put a little bit more of intentional effort into. Mm-hmm. But one of my favorite songs that I play is the Whiskey Song. And it is just all about me waking up the next morning after a night.
Ooh, I just experienced one of those nights.
And it's one of my favorites to play because it is mostly honest. But it gets people to have so much fun. I mean, my best friend's mom, I played it for her one time, and then that same evening I played it 4 more times. She's like, do the Whiskey Song again. And I loved it. I was like, Robin, this is about debauchery and drinking. She's like, yeah, do it again.
So in other words, St. Patrick's Day, Kaileena's going to play at the Back Alley Wine Bar.
The
Maybe
one
we'll pour
song
some
on repeat.
whiskey on that, yes.
And
we have to hire somebody just to hit the repeat button every time. Make it old school.
But I'm the one that's
actually
live
singing
doing it.
Yeah. And you can drink whiskey, but we're at a wine
Do we
bar.
have whiskey?
Well, we have the
I got
Stoic
another
Bourbon
W.
Barrel Aged Cider. So technically, yes.
Okay.
You like that plug?
Have you had it? Is it super delicious? Yeah. Okay.
Stoic makes some pretty good ciders.
I do like Stoic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm getting to that point where I might have some gluten allergies. I may not. It may be the United States way they process food. I don't know. Are you? I can't drink beer, so I have to go with wine or whiskey now. What about you?
Probably shouldn't drink as much beer as I do, but every once in a while I'll dabble. I mean, I used to drink it far more. I used to work at the Raven Cafe doing craft beer tasting. So you had to make sure you knew what the product was.
Of course, and the only way you can do that is getting drunk.
That's not what I said, but yeah, okay. That's your interpretation. No, I like being down here at the Back Alley Wine Bar because you guys have a bunch of craft beers, right? Or at least some?
You got the Grand Canyon, sunset amber, but not sunrise.
Sunsets are gorgeous too. I can usually be awake in time to meet that sun cycle. The sunrise depends if I've stayed up all night.
Okay.
So I can see it coming.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So, Kaileena, we don't know when this is going to air, and I know John's going to hate me for dating this. So I'm going to start that again. All right. So, usually on the 5enses webcast, I end the show by asking our guests an intention. So for 2023, whenever this airs, what is your intention with music in 2023?
Ooh. Well, my friend Tiana over at the Back Alley Wine Bar.
Where's that located?
What? Right?
What?
Like here, presently. She's invited me to potentially play once a month at the Back Alley Wine Bar. So that's something that I would like to do so I can come out and keep flexing my musical muscles and expressing
flex
myself.
that. Yes.
And then also, with COVID happening and the shutdown, I got really disassociated with my music. And I got really disassociated with sharing my music. So for 2023, I'd like to have it back. I'd like to have it back for myself and something that's comfortable to share with others again.
Well, if this episode of the 5enses Unplugged webcast isn't proof enough, I'm really excited for you because I got a chance to listen to your music before the show, and our audience is really going to like it. As an audience member said, it's worth the wait. So right now, everybody, look under your seat. There should be a ticket under your seat.
What?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
No, there isn't.
Oh.
On John Duncan's tab, everybody. Come on, hey, don't forget to get your pets spayed and neutered. We do not want, res dogs running all over the place, right?
What?
Anyways.
Let's talk about pyramids.
Are we doing on time?
We're over time.
Okay.
Cool. So they'll be adding on a lot of this awkwardness.
No, not really. So, well, I'm excited for you to get out there and share your music. Even though your music is more therapeutic, I'm hoping that our audience and the people around Prescott will come out and see you hopefully once a week or month or a day or hour or a minute.
Oh, that would be a lot of invasion of space.
At the Back Alley Wine Bar. Got it. Now I'm like the Zinni the Kid.
I'm having so much fun.
I am too. It's been a good interview.
Pieces on the floor. Please let me heal just a little more. Pieces on the floor. I'm begging, please let this heart of mine heal a little more. There's something in the way he moves, something that makes that boy so damn cool, and it keeps me from stopping him. Keeps me from stopping him from moving in on me again. So fool me once, fool me twice. I can't say I wanna stay this nice. So pull up a seat, won't you check my reviews? The last time I checked, I was well over you. Yes, I wrote it down, I signed it in blood. I told my sweet little self I'm moving on. Then angrily I get to watch. Angrily I get to watch my favorite delusion dangled in front pieces on the floor. I'm begging, please let me hear just a little more. Well, pieces, they're on the floor. I'm begging, please let this heart of mine heal just a little more. 'Cause there's something in the way he moves, something that makes that boy so damn cool. And it keeps me, Lord knows it keeps me from stopping him, keeps me from stopping him from moving in on me again. So fool me once, fool me twice. I can't say that I'm gonna stay this nice. Pull up my seat, come on, check my reviews. The last time I checked, I was well over you. Well, I wrote it down, signed it in blood, told my sweet little self, honey, you're moving on. Then angrily I get to watch, oh yes I do. Angrily I get to watch my favorite delusion dangled in front of me. And it's just not fair. No, not at all. Honey, begging please, won't you leave my little heart? Won't you leave it alone?
Well, Kaileena, thank you for being a guest on 5enses Unplugged. My last question and final question will not be about math, but where can our audience find more music?
Okay, they can actually look up Kaileena. Good luck spelling it. That is going to be on Apple Music, on Spotify, and then I think I have a Facebook page.
Okay. Well, hopefully her thought process will transfer to this reality and you can see her on Facebook. It was my pleasure, Kaileena. For more information, go to 5enses, mag.com. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
That was hard to find your website when I didn't realize that the 5 was the S. So I got to some weird places.
Oh, on the next episode of the 5enses webcast, we will go to Prescott's deep and dark belly of fetishes.
Yeah, the 5 senses.
Hey, cheers. Not bad.
Cheers.